What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Sun Life, and today we're going to be looking at the tornado damage from Prattville to Millbrook, Alabama. We're now in Millbrook. All right, guys, we're going to start this tour in Millbrook, Alabama. This is the city that I live in, and while a lot of people are saying it's not a tornado, it was straight line winds, I've been in hurricanes where you have straight line winds of 140 miles an hour, and it's a little bit different. How you doing, sir? So because I saw the videos on the internet where the stuff is pretty much flying into the air, and I've been in, like I said, 140 mile per hour winds and hurricanes, and stuff doesn't just fly into the air. I mean, it falls and it goes sideways, but on the videos that I saw, stuff was definitely flying into the air. So while some people on the internet are disputing whether it was a tornado, I can almost assure you this is kind of like a tornado. All right, so we're now coming into Alabama River Road. Now this area here had some serious damages. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get in through Alabama River Road. I believe it might be closed. Now we're trying to get into Prattville. Let's see if we can get through. This area had some of the most substantial damage. And people on the internet are going to dispute every last little thing. That's pretty much the internet for you. People are going to dispute everything. Looks like they're going to let us... No? Can I go through there? No, can't go through there? Can't go through there? Can't go towards Prattville?
No.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Take Grandview to 14 and go down 14.
Thank you, sir. Alright, so we can't go through Alabama River. It's still closed. We're gonna have to go through Grandview to 14. So there's so much substantial damage in this area that we're still not allowed to, I guess, drive through there. So we're gonna try to see if we can turn around here and take the officer's advice. So I mean, the worst parts of the tornado damage are going to be for sure blocked off, where you won't be able to get into there. So we won't be able to see the worst parts as usual. And there's places where it's taken weeks and weeks, like Fultondale. It took the good part of a few weeks before we can actually get into the parts that were worst damaged. So if this area was seriously damaged, it's gonna be a while before we're able to get back into there. So, and you can tell that there's damage in Prattville because everything in Millbrook is packed. You can see the jacks here. There's a line pretty much stretching back into 14 to get into jacks. Even Hardee's, which, you know, you gotta be in a desperate situation to find yourself a Hardee's because they really suck. Even the Hardee's in Millbrook was packed because, you know, all the other restaurants in Prattville are closed because the area that was hit in Prattville is where all the restaurants are. All right, guys, so we're trying to get off at the Prattville exit. As you can see, the billboards here were damaged by the tornado. Kind of see the trees were damaged here on the side of the road. Definitely that's tornado damage right there. I mean, that's massive. Behind the Bass Pro Shop, serious damage here by the Prattville exit. You can kind of tell. I mean, it's not, the people who are disputing whether it was a tornado or not, get out of here with that crap. It's definitely a tornado. You know, in line winds don't pick up stuff, and I've seen the videos on Facebook, and yeah, line winds don't just pick up stuff in the air. Definitely lots of damage here in Prattville. It's not as bad as a Fultondale, but it went right behind the Bass Pro Shop. In fact, you can see there's roof damage to the roof of the Bass Pro Shop. You can see some roof damage. So looks like there's some very clearly tornado damage back behind the Bass Pro Shop. So there's no disputing that this is actual tornado damage. So we're right by the Bass Pro Shop here, and you can see some of the roofing material from the Bass Pro Shop. You know, looking at the damage here behind the Bass Pro Shop when I got off on the exit, that's clearly tornado damage. There's no way straight line winds can do that type of damage unless you have like 300 mile per hour winds. I mean, it literally chopped the trees flat. Straight line winds can't do that. Now, I don't know if you can get to the Bass Pro Shop through the front. It's probably blocked off, so I'm gonna come around the back here Yeah, that damage behind the Bass Pro Shop where the trees are just chopped like that, straight line winds can't do that. You needed to have like tremendous, like I've been in 140 mile per hour winds, you know, so definitely it's definitely a tornado. As you guys can see, the Bass Pro Shop here in Prattville took on some substantial damage. Can you imagine the people that were shopping here when this went through? But definitely some substantial damage here. You can see a good portion of their roof is gone. So the Bass Pro Shop took a pretty massive hit here. All right, Bass Pro Shop. Definitely some scary times here for the people that were shopping when this thing came through. Some of the videos were starting to show up on the internet. I'm sure there's a lot of videos of when this whole thing came through here. But as you can see, there's lots of damage to the roof. Very similar to after a hurricane. So here's Interstate 65, and you can see some of these trees were just chopped. I mean, that took a lot of force to do that. I mean, that tree right there just chopped straight towards Interstate 65. And the skyline of Montgomery right there. Looks like the cookout now hiring sign tipped over, so now they won't be able to hire people. The sign right here just didn't make it. Alright guys, so we're on the road, the Bass Pro Shop Road, and you can clearly see through here some more severe damage with larger trees falling. You can definitely tell that this was a tornado through here. I don't know, people are trying to dispute this on the internet. Unbelievable. But clearly much more pronounced damage here entering the Bass Pro Shop parking lot. Don't know if we'll be able to get in here, we'll see. You can see large chunks of clay. Can't go in anymore. Okay. All right, you can't go in the Bass Pro Shop anymore. But as you can see, some pretty sustained damage here. Well, let's see if we can. People like assume I have a turning radius. I just crack up at how people assume that I have, they just assume that with these wheels I have a turning radius. Like, I don't know what people, they just assume, oh yeah, he'll be able to turn. Like, no, haven't you seen these wheels? I can't turn. I'll rub, man. I can't turn. People just assume that I'm gonna be able to turn. Not a chance in the world, buddy. Wow, right here, this is pretty impressive. Right up in here. Show you guys real quick some of the damage in front of the Bass Pro Shop parking lot. Twisted all, trees are all twisted and mangled up. Giant roots just hanging up in the air. Somebody's garbage can rambling in the field. Yeah, I would definitely call this a tornado, buddy. Want to put the lift kit on the front. I'm just waiting for that next stimulus check. Either way, with the last round of stimulus checks, all the wheel shops sold out of lift kits because that's what America needed, lift kits. Yeah, the whole entire United States ran out of lift kits. That's what happens when you give Americans $3,000 to feed their families. They sell out of lift kits. So I've been waiting to put the lift kit on this thing. Still waiting for lift kits to be built again, and of course I'm sure the lift kit factory's got no employees right now because everybody's on unemployment. Dang it. keeping this thing clean is impossible. All right, guys. So this shopping plaza sustained some considerable damages. As you can see, there's people here today. I guess they're cleaning up, getting back, trying to get back to work. A lot of these businesses still don't have power, but you can see here clearly some serious damage to the trees and to the lawn. Let's get out and explore. Yo, if you're watching from work or whatever and you're not out to be able to have time to get out and whatever, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. We're out here working for you. And here's that Hyundai that literally had something fly out the front window. Well, I guess it flew in through the front window and went right through the vehicle, blew out the window and everything. So that car, luckily nobody was in it. The Crab King's logo made it. Alright guys, that's the video on Prattville. I'm just going to give you guys just a general idea of what the situation's about. There's also another lady on Facebook saying stuff like, they asked us not to be out. I'm like, who are they? I don't have time to watch. I don't have time to watch TV. I got a junk removal company. I got properties I got to make sure they're okay. I got, let's see here. I got 500,000 people who watch my YouTube channel. I don't have time to watch cable TV and know who are they? They said you shouldn't be out and about, and you're who are they? Who are they? I don't have time to watch cable TV, lady. Get out of here with that garbage. One thing that I really don't like about this area is all the small town garbage. All the people who think that they're so self-righteous. And they'll go on your post like, oh, they said you shouldn't be out and about, and you're out and about because you're just trying to make money on your YouTube channel. No crap, I gotta feed my family. The guy that works on power posts, he's got to be out too. The guy that cleans up the landscaping work, he's got to be out too. The guy that's got a YouTube channel, he's got to be out too. Everybody's got to eat. I don't do all this small town self-righteous crap. I'm from a big place, so I don't give a crap what you think about me. I got bills to pay, people to feed, people to take care of, things to do. I ain't got time for the small town politics. This lady talking about, they asked us not to go out. They? Who's they? TV, cable, who? I don't have time to watch cable, lady. I don't watch the news. I don't watch cable. The only thing I watch is my YouTube analytics to see how much money I'm making. And I don't know if y'all know this, but if you look on YouTube, hundreds of different types of channels, nobody gets more money than storm chasers. You go on one of those storm chaser things where they're doing storm chasers, and people might give them $5,000-$6,000 on super chats in a 2-hour period when they're doing those things, because people understand that the information that we're putting out there is important and it helps people, so they want to thank you for it. So I don't know what the crap this lady's on. If I wanted to, I could. I don't know if the state of Alabama has a press pass that I can get, and with the press pass you have a little bit more access to things, but I usually don't get in the way of law enforcement. I stay kind of out the beaten path. I don't really get in the way of crap, try not to. But anyways, like I said, I'm from a big place, so I don't give a crap about your small town politics. Like, you ain't gonna be crying about that Starbucks being closed down. And let me tell you something about Starbucks and all that. Starbucks with hurricanes were closed. They were the first to close and the last to open. For being as I don't know what they call themselves, humanitarian as they try to be, they sure as crap are the first ones to run away from any type of situation. You know, one thing that makes me mad about these types of people, they're mad at me because, and they don't realize I'm already been on YouTube, already making a living off this a long time ago. I can make a video about my shoes. I can make a video about my grocery list. I can make a video about a place I go to. I can make a video about a tornado. I'm gonna make money off YouTube regardless. I don't have to make videos on any particular thing. In fact, even right now, the most popular thing right now on the internet the YouTubers are making money off of is the racial situation. And we talked about this on my channel a while back. We're not going to get into that on our channel. A lot of things that I could be making huge bank on YouTube, I don't even get into it because I don't feel like don't want to do it, don't need to do it. But these people get mad at you because you're making money on YouTube, okay? And they think that they're smart and they figured you out. You know, oh, this guy's just doing this to make money on YouTube. Why aren't you mad at the person selling drugs in your neighborhood? You're mad at me because I got my own grind, I got my own hustle. I'm making money on YouTube. So you're mad at me because I'm making money on YouTube. Why aren't you mad at the drug dealers on your street? Why aren't you mad at the gangs in your neighborhood? The people that are out there stealing, the people that are out there selling drugs and killing people. You're not mad at them. You're mad at me because I'm out here working. Now you go on social media and you get mad at my YouTube video because I'm out here trying to make money. But there's YouTube videos out there about selling drugs, about shooting people. Nobody's mad at those people. Nobody goes on a rap music video where they're talking about shooting people and selling drugs and robbing people. Nobody goes on their videos to say, oh, you're doing something bad for the community. No, they got to go on my YouTube channel because I'm out here trying to make a living. And they can say stuff like, get a real job. A real job? What do you, $7 an hour? That's a real job? So not making enough money to take care of my family and my parents and the people that I love and anybody that I can help. Making enough money so I got enough for me and my household and anybody else that crossed my path. That's somebody who needs to get a real job. So what? So I can starve and then I can't help other people because I'm making a misery salary? Oh, look, get a real job, people. Oh, get a real job so I can starve, so I can't help my dad, so I can't help my neighbors, so I can't help my friends when they go through something because I'm broke. Get a job for what? So I can be somebody else's slave? No. Métetela tú mismo para que no te la tenga que meter yo. That's Spanish for slap yourself so I don't have to do it for you. And the reality of this whole thing is that the news is going to say that because we YouTubers and independent people with a phone are actually taking away their bread. Not sure if you're aware of this, but the news, we are the news now. They had a monopoly on that. Now with YouTube and all these other things and Facebook, me and you, we are the news and we are taking their bread away. So of course they don't want us out there because we're taking away their money. I never understood how people, for example, if the news is doing something, they can do whatever they want. But why can they do it? Why can't I do it? If I'm doing the same thing, why do they have the ability to do whatever they want and I can't do it? When the news shows up and they ask people, oh, there was a shooting here, what happened? And, oh, no, I saw this person ran and my uncle got hit and I'm scared now. They'll say that to the news, but they won't say it to me, the YouTuber. Why? So the news can eat, but I can't eat? I gotta eat too. Same thing with small restaurants. You know, a small mom and pop place, they mess up your order one time and you never go back to them. McDonald's can mess up your order 10,000 times. Next thing you know, you're not drive-through one more again.